The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here we go.
Now Herbert to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
He's got room past the 30. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now Herbert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. 3rd down and 13. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 27. Oh, now Moore going to get a chance to run. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Man open, here's Jones. Touchdown. Velus Jones, 33 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now Burrow to throw on second down. He finds his man, complete. It's Hudson.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the...
No qui.
That he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On first down, Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now motion left with Mooney. Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out. Would not allow him to cut upfield. From the gun on third down, Fields. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
And now the offense for the Bengals being called back out as they'll try to add on 2 more. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2 to convert, and along with it, and take an 8-7 lead. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it as we resume action. Here's McPherson now to send it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Fields going to get that outline to Mooney. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jones now in motion left. On the move to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Fields. Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17.
To throw is Fields.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown Bears!
Kari Blasingame
From 17 yards out.
and the Bears have regained the lead. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down, here's Burrow. Got a man, it's Brown. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now 2nd and 9. Burrow will throw. Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he is going to have the Bengals first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals Bengals are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught for the 2 points.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Here's Fields.
Out to his left.
They'll set up the screen to Herbert.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Off play action, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's caught one more time by Boyd.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Draw play for Brown. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Burrow looking to pass.
That is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
To the air again, Burrow. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Sample. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This is Brown going up the middle.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Now they go play action now. Burrow buying time to his... And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Fields on 1st down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Herbert powering up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on third down, Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What you're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They snap it to Fields. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Flushed out right. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Chase the motion man right. An inside give, Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Burrow going to keep it running right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover. Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle, and they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
That's true, that's true.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Option play. Here's a give to Brown. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9. Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd down, here's Brown. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Bears
this hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A give left side here for Herbert.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Back to throw. Fields.
And he's got it.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Fields.
Steps away. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
To throw is Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now Fields going to keep it running left. Running here with Herbert.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Khalil Herbert.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they give to Brown on the option.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
It's now 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They'll try and run the option.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back.
This is 1st and 10. On play action, Fields.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Looking deep here for Chase.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
Or the mental focus of the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
On 1, ready?
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11, Tommy.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Sam Hubbard picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Dude, if I don't make this, I'm going to quit.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let it fly.
Oh.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. This to get it back to a one-score game. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were